Good morning. In the spotlight today is Joseph Greenwood, a student from Goring. His speciality subject is the Acts of the Apostles. Let's have our first contender, please. Your name is?
Joseph Greenwood.
Your occupation?
Professional student.
And your chosen subject?
The Acts of the Apostles.
The Acts of the Apostles, the fifth book of the Bible telling the story of the first church. Here we go. In Acts chapter 1, the author refers to a previous book. To which book is he referring?
Luke's Gospel.
The book of Acts begins with Jesus promising his disciples the gift of the Holy Spirit. On what Jewish festival did the Holy Spirit come in fire and wind?
Pentecost.
One day, Peter and John were going up to the temple to pray when a crippled man was being led out to beg at the beautiful gate. When he asked Peter for money, how did Peter reply?
Silver and gold I do not have, but what I have I give you. Rise up and walk.
In Acts, we read of the believers sharing their possessions. Joseph of Cyprus sold a field and gave the money to the apostles. His nickname was Barnabas. What does Barnabas mean?
Son of encouragement.
The apostles chose 7 men to help with the distribution of food to the widows. Which of these 7 men went on to become the first Christian martyr?
Stephen.
One of the witnesses to the stoning of Stephen was a Jew called Saul. What was he said to be doing when the stoning took place?
Holding the coats.
From which African country did the eunuch who met with Philip come from?
Ethiopia.
When Paul was blinded on the road to Damascus, having met with Jesus, what was the name of the disciple who came to him and restored his sight?
Ananias.
There were 3 converts who became the church in Philippi, a slave girl, Lydia the businesswoman, and who else?
The Philippian jailer.
When Paul was arrested amidst a riot in the Temple of Jerusalem, the Roman guards mistook him for a terrorist. From which country?
Egypt.
Which Roman governor replaced Felix as governor of Caesarea?
Festus.
When Agrippa asked Paul if he was trying to persuade him to become a Christian in such a short time, Paul replied, I pray not only you, but all who are listening may become as I am. Except for what?
My chains.
The book ends with Paul. I've started, so I'll finish. The book ends with Paul in a rented house under house arrest doing what, boldly and without hindrance?
Proclaiming the good news about Jesus.
No passes. You scored 13 points. Joseph is our winner today.